Happy anniversary!
It's our anniversary?
No, that was January 27th.
And it was our 6th one. I saw everyone congratulate us on our 5th one. Thank you, but you need to count better.
Yeah, we've been pro and noobing for 6 years.
6 years?
6 years? Like, how many hundreds of times have I been disappointed in your actions?
And how many thousands of great sword swings have you missed?
How many billions of weapon attacks has every weapon user missed? There's no more or less just because it's specifically a great sword. In fact, the frequency is probably less because the attack frequency is probably less.
Probably is.
No, I have 94% hit accuracy on great sword.
What?
I've counted every hit I've ever taken.
I think you've just watched yourself hit 94 times and then said that's it.
That's how math works. In any case, as you know, it's the 20th Monster Hunter anniversary 2 days ago, but it's still the celebratory period.
It's the month of anniversary. Like,
yeah, month.
Capcom's celebrating it for the month. Why can't we?
If you had to rank all 229 monsters from worst to best, what would it be?
I think the beauty of what we've been doing for the last few years is that if you put the right set of videos together, you could find my ranking of literally all 229 from back to front.
In any case, like usual, Cotton knows nothing.
That's the plan.
And we're about to change that as we go through all 229 rankings and make insightful, tasteful, yet witty comments upon each of them.
I make no promises to be any of those things.
Alrighty, I am excited, because although I know the top 20 and the bottom sort of 12, everything in the middle of that delicious sandwich is still fresh filling for me to enjoy. That sounded better in my head, admittedly.
Did it?
It did sound a lot better. I just want to bite into a fresh monster sandwich, bro.
Realistically, you still have 194 left to find out about, so I feel like that's still a lot to be blind on, I guess.
Exactly, so thanks for watching.
That's probably the section that you're least likely to guess is the middle, because you probably could guess the top and the bottom a bit easier than the middle.
Okay, all right, shut up. Okay, stop talking. All right, it's okay. You're fine. Right now, give me your bottom 3 and top 3, and we'll see how you do. In fact, no, top 5, because I think top 3 is quite
bottom
easy.
3, I'm going to go with Geodrome, Gypsaros. Okay, I was about to say Great Jurassic because I think people would forget about him, but there's enough world people that I think that changes that. Red Kezu.
Okay, top 5.
Kezu. Gormagala, Zinogre, Nargacuga. Let's go with Tigrex.
All right.
I feel like that's correct, but I'm going to go with
Lock it in.
All right.
Let's go. All 229. I'm excited. You're excited. We're excited. A Monster Hunter 20th anniversary. I can't believe it's been 20 years.
Those are the normal weapons, right? I just had to do a count around the circle quickly to make sure that symbol didn't have any secrets.
And look, isn't this nice?
Oh.
One thing I don't get about this is the
Why
guy
they put the swimming in the sky?
I didn't even think about it yet. This is the floating water bubble. It's the guy stood up on the cart behind the Aptonoff.
Oh yeah, it's just to really mess up the cats.
This man is doing the monster equivalent of like when you're on a bus with a floppy connector middle and you go stand on it and it's like, whoa, look, it's like I'm surfing, it's crazy, and you just look like a prat.
If the bus was also powered by 3 cats pushing.
So you're about to find out the literal most, I'm not going to say hated, because I think it's more accurate to say forgotten about monster of them all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
remember,
that's likely to be the bottom here.
Really hammer this home. This is the biggest poll they've ever done. There's previous monster polls, but obviously this is post-world where there's like 30 million new players. So this is
not only
pretty...
that, but like this is the most advertised poll that they've ever done. Still
Be honest with me. Before this happened...
No, I forgot.
Yeah!
I didn't even think there was a main series monster.
Yeah! It's so sad!
He just looks like he's trying to like wear a Halloween costume of Brachydio slime.
You know, redemption arc,
Sure,
right? Put him in Wilds, give him a tune-up, and then steal Uragaan, everybody.
Well, we didn't have an Uragaan in Rise and Sunbreak, I suppose.
And then joint with him, because he got equally least votes.
Oh, no. Aww.
I know, this one's a robbery! Desert Celtis is great!
Yeah, he even has little hunters near him. Or cats, I guess. Iodrome, Oh wait, the apexes are counted separately? Okay.
Yeah, they are their own monsters, so...
Interesting.
Mr. Bloodlust Incarnate did not get very far.
Well, yeah, I think regular Arzuros is better than Apex Arzuros because he's got the whole he's just a happy little bear thing going for him.
The apexes are the worst category of monster, as much as I hate to say it. Like, everything else they've ever done is better. Hypers are better, deviants are better, subspecies are better, variants are better, rare species are better, Risen is better. So...
I'm surprised Iodrome...
Yeah, I was surprised at Iodrome.
Like, he's like one of the most distinct raptors. He's one of the most distinct
Is
ones,
anyone
too.
out here like, yes, Iodrome, that's my boy? Because you can only vote for your single favorite.
Also, can I ask why Iodrome is being flanked by the puppet spider? And
He's about... This is the last you ever saw of Iodrome. He's about to get dragged off screen in web.
Great baggy, nice, yeah. Duramboros is that low? It's so sad.
I was waiting. You were like, great Joe, yeah, bear Joe. This Rust, you sounded so big.
I am. I mean, like, obviously, I voted for regular Duramboros, as I imagine a lot of Duramboros fans would, but like, it's still sad to see him there.
Right, he's in the bottom 10. Like, yes, he's a subspecies of the only brute not in the 5th gen, but like...
Well, I mean, I feel like that is a big part of it, is it is like... 5th gen monsters will have an advantage in this naturally.
But you over here telling me that purple Gypsaros is a better monster than Rust Duramboros?
Or Beatotus?
Well, Beatotus around the same vein? Like, is that not tragic?
Yeah,
I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, it's all right.
Right, like, we each have two hot... I mean, do you even like Rust Duramboros?
I really like Rust Duramboros. I like that he's bigger. Especially because my first Rust Duramboros experience was the completely oversized one that I absolutely adore.
Great Roggy really surprises me because his armor is so loved.
He's made it pretty far as a raptor, but what happened to Geodrome? Why do people why is Geodrome so high?
Oh yeah, Geodrome! I wonder if he's actually on the poll. I don't know. He's such a niche monster.
That's what I'm saying. He was in my bottom 3, but like how would he surpass, like, you would have to at least compare him to the other raptors, right? And like how?
But I think the fact that you know about him and are talking about him is already your answer. That this bottom 10 is just kind of the subspecies of already not popular monsters that everyone forgets exist.
And Great Roggy for some reason.
And Great Roggy.
Why is Purple Gypsaros gonna eat the Duffel Penguins? They're not even from the same area. No, there's Gendrome. Bob.
There's Gendrome.
I
know, Bob, 217.
I forgot Copper Blangonga, but how does it get more than Bob?
Because Blangonga's like, people like Blangonga.
That's true.
And then Mr. Plum is a shame because the Diablos shell's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we are now at the point where I am as blind as you are, save for the Magma Almudron that might be coming up.
That is currently being displayed.
That might be on the way, the little peaky.
You don't know that. It could be a part of Dire Moralis that we haven't seen before. Oh, I think we've got another Arzuros coming as well.
Oh, Red Helm. Okay.
Red Helm. Yeah, no, I think I agree with that. Red Helm is better than Apex, but still worse than regular Arzuros.
Well, yeah, because all the deviants are better than Apexes, because the Apexes are, we have the deviants at home. This one that's bulging out is actually quite shocking.
I guess Allmother probably
Thunder Serpent now is like,
because they'll do Allmother separately, right?
Yeah, but still.
That's gotta be it. That's the only way I can see it, is people are just like, I'm gonna vote for the best.
Final bosses are normally pretty popular. Crimson Kurapeko, Snowbaron Lagombi.
He looks so small.
Oh,
Tiger Stripe. Yeah, I can understand that.
But he's so much fun.
He's very cool, but like when you think of Zamtrios, you think of Zamtrios, Norm.
Guess the next monster coming in on just a little bit we can
Ruby
see.
Basarios.
You passed. It's a shame because he's really good.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, that's the testament of it. Like, we're at the bottom 30, but it's still like, oh, but it's a really good monster. I don't understand. There's just that, like, the average quality is so high. Oh, great Izuchi, no. Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty far down. Oh, Jade Baroth, no.
I know.
He's so good.
Oh, there he is. There's great Jiros. He couldn't crack the top 200. Probably the least loved. I say probably, literally the least loved world monster. Stonefist Hermitar. Okay, similar.
He is better than Crystalbeard. I'll take that.
Base Somnicanth.
Is that? Desert Celtic Queen. I think is going to be after Somnicanth as well. But yeah, Somnicanth. Yeah.
Oh, what makes you think that?
I understand Somnicanth. Like, I think Somnicanth is an acquired taste type monster. Like, some people really love it, but then it's like it's not for everyone.
I bet some people will really adore it, which is why it's managed to get at least this high.
Absolutely.
But all right, so we're now reaching the point where everything we have just seen is more loved than Giratodus. Why is Nightshade facing the camera?
Because he wants you to go to sleep.
Hey, there you go! Geodrome is the 192nd best monster! Better than Desert Celtus Queen!
How is Rust Duramboros below this point?
Yeah! Like, there is more people that think Geodrome is the shit compared to Duramboros.
Even just like by the logic of like Geodrome compared to Velocidrome is so much worse than Duramboros compared to Duramboros. So how has this happened?
All right, we're still kind of filtering out the subspecies of already not too popular monsters.
It does feel like it's very much, subspecies type things going on.
Arachna, 188.
Regular Arachna's just cooler. See, I thought the 5th gen ones would be a lot higher than they seem to be getting.
Well, I think it's the Rise and Sunbreak stuff. I don't think it had as much impact for the most part. And then Windsurf and Ibushi still really low down.
He made it a good bit above Narwa, but I do think that Narwa lost a lot to Allmother's existence.
Yeah, Allmother will tell a lot here, because if Allmother is also like 150 plus, then that just really is sad for Rise's big bosses. No!
Wow, how?
In what world? Kantomi's not shown up yet. In what world has Cephadrome beaten like 50 monsters?
I'm not okay with that.
Who voted for him? Like, honestly, who? Admit it, all right? Reveal yourself, okay, down there, and justify it.
You can't. Stop trying. Stop trying. Don't send that message. It doesn't matter.
Maybe if your reasoning is pure aesthetic, but, like, he's such a garbage fight. In every
Maybe your
sense.
reasoning is you like shitty fights.
Like, if I was to rank monsters purely by the mechanical enjoyment of facing them, Cephadrome is the bottom of the list, and it's not even close.
Not for the green ones.
That's so good! And now, the green boys. Green Naga still is surprising, because Naga is very, very popular, so even his subspecies losing out this much.
Yeah, but I do think it's also one where the other Nargas take a lot away from Green, who is the worst Nargacuga. Levisioth! Okay, this is about where I think Levisioth should be, because like I don't think he's like the worst, but I do think he's like probably in the lower 5th.
Apex Diablos. I mean, people just like Diablos, but it's still only the Apex one.
Like, the fact that people even decided to vote for Apex Diablos over the other ones is still saying a lot.
The only people voting for Apex Diablos are people that haven't faced Bloodbath Diablos.
It's people that have only played Rise and Sunbreak.
Oh, Hypnocatrice! I'm so glad he was on it. I wasn't 100%. I couldn't remember.
Oh yeah, I bet you people that really love Frontier just voted for like the couple of Frontier monsters that'll be on the list.
Pure Radaband's quite high up.
I mean, I'm sad that he's below.
Oh, there's Base Celtis.
Pure Uragaan, honestly.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point.
Also, where's Pure Uragaan?
Rust Razor Senator. I really like Rust Razor.
Rust Razor is really cool, yeah. That's one of the few ones that I think is better than the base monsters.
Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of bracket where it's just, like, fine.
Like, there's nothing wrong with a monster being here.
Yeah, like, Tigrex would have to show up in a second for it to be like, what? No! Risen Chameleos is incredible! Look at him! He's so happy! Plain Basarios over Risen Chameleos.
I mean, I respect that, yeah. Risen Kashala is not the highest Risen, this surprises me, but I guess it's just like
it's going to be Shagru Magala, isn't it?
Because Shagru will be the most popular.
No, sorry. It's going to be bloody Crimson Glow Valstract, Risen Crimson Glow.
Yeah, I guess so.
Viper Toby. Apex Wizardsune got quite high.
Viper Toby got really... It has to be an
actually, yeah, Viper Toby did get quite high.
Like, Nightshade and Coral were long gone.
Like, he doesn't even know where he is anymore, man. Viper is out of his mind. I love that C can't stand on his name, because Salmadron's too long.
Yeah.
Like, really? Please. Rusted could go a little bit lower. He's still old Kashala jank.
It's a cool concept, though. I think a lot of people vote on concept.
Oh, I think we found regular Uragaan, though. Garangome should be higher. He's such a good original monster. That one's actually really tragic. I'm really sad about that.
I'm just seeing a lot of Rise and Sunbreak seems to be just lower in the scale, so I'm just like...
Yeah, this actually has so far confirmed that generally Rise and Sunbreak monsters just kind of didn't do it.
Because I think Gossarag is like the breakout popular monster.
No, Malzeno, surely.
Really? Okay. I think Goss is more popular. But we'll see, to be fair.
Hey, look, regular Duramboros still hasn't come up, so, you know, you get it. Okay, what's the point at which you won't be, like, disappointed when it comes to regular Duramboros? What's the...
I'd be happy with 100. Banbaro.
Oh, Banbaro.
It's sort of sad, but I understand.
I thought he might do a little bit better.
Yeah.
And I thought Shogun would do as well. Shogun's fantastic.
Yeah, Crab good.
It does make me wonder how much these polls have any kind of influence on what monsters get chosen for a new monster to game. I can't imagine it's zero, right? Because you'd almost be silly to not pay it a little bit of attention.
I feel like it's really hard for them to go off as well, though, because I'm sure they've decided the roster for Wilds long before this poll is done.
I love that there is a not insignificant amount of people that have sat down and gone, you know what, Lagombi is a better monster than Nawa and Ibushi. That's all I'm saying. It just really amuses me.
What's better than that is all of those people that you're talking about, they said Lagiacrus is better than all of the other monsters.
Yeah.
And that's just the amount of them that we're seeing.
Okay, I'm glad Velocidrome did okay. He's iconic.
I can accept it.
And there we go. 153rd for the final boss of base.
And that looks like Rachna right after.
Yeah, Jen will be the highest of the Morans.
Well, no, that was what I expected, but Daren Moran right beside Raktakadaki is like, I think Raktakadaki's better than Daren Moran.
But then again, it's like, I really like Jen Moran, and Darren Moran's basically the same thing, so he's also a good vote.
Also, really concerning, have we seen any Rathalos or Rathian yet?
Oh my god, we haven't. No, we saw Apex Rathian. We saw Apex Rathian.
Yeah, that's true. We saw Apex Rathian.
And there's still like 20 of them to come. Yeah, well, that's like, they're like a fifth of the remaining positions on the list.
Oh no. How? And they all got split between them too.
Oh, full ghost respect. That's a Rathalos tail, right? There is no way Rathalos is 149. Oh, Apex. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then Zormek just like, I'll be there in a minute.
Slowly sliding in.
I'm okay with that. I've got a soft spot for
I
Zara.
do too, but I definitely think this is World and Iceborne bias of just the largest population of players. Oh no.
Oh my god, yeah, look! Oh, look, they're having a little meeting!
No, it's Ashen Laushenling.
Oh yeah!
My god, I forgot we hadn't even seen Ashen Laushenling.
I love the white man plus it's like, dude, I can move if you want.
Guys, like, I don't have much space here.
Just Zora and Ashen just like, hey, what? Oh my god!
Yeah, people meme voted it. They must have.
Gyps Ross is a meme vote.
No
Thing is, I don't hate him. I just think he's ridiculous. Is that Sedeus? Is that Goldbeard coming? It is Goldbeard coming up. Yeah, Macau's done well for the Raptors.
Yeah, for sure. But he's still. Is he the highest one? No, he's not.
Tetranodon.
We've still got some world ones up.
Wow, Guys McGon, 141.
Oh, Blueberry Gormagala.
That's ridiculous. Normally, as I said, final bosses do so well.
Yeah, they're less like iconic than those ones, I feel like.
I feel like Zeno got a bit iconic.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard
and
to
Shara, surely. Shara, I guess Shara's going to be a bit higher up.
Yeah, no, those ones definitely will be higher up just because World and Iceborne.
That's so funny to me. It's just Black Gravios. It's so random to be ahead of Guys McGon. Like, and even they're like, ha.
My dream's better than yours.
Oh my god!
And then, oh my god, that was close.
That's so perfect!
Yeah.
Even regular Gravios is also like, ha! Royal Ludroth, Dread Queen. Alright, there we go. We're starting to get the non-apexes.
Oh, okay. Another wrath. Acidic Lavinus.
Okay, question. Why is there just two Aptonoff above it? Like, let's just put something in there. I mean, I guess he's long, but still. I don't remember Acidic Lavinus quite looking like that.
Maybe the devs have just like done an internal poll on what they think of the small monsters, and they've just been inserting them in order.
Chihuahua over Acidic Glavinus.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
So that's definitely a clear example of not 5th gen bias.
Yeah, that's 4th gen bias, that one. Because there is also like for you, like it's asking you your favorite monster, and there's a bunch of people who for you is their favorite game as well.
Oh, okay, it's Elder Frost, not regular. Okay, I can deal with that. I still think that Gammoth is probably going to be the least popular of the Fated Fall.
How is this the thing that you're thinking about on the screen when we have the final crab?
Is it the final crab?
Okay, sorry, the final non-ridiculously oversized, not been around a long time crab, which surprises me.
Oh yeah, Shen-Garen still hasn't appeared.
I guess, yeah, Stonefist happened a long time ago, so yeah, this is the final
so
crab.
Cool having a definitive ranking like this. There's your Red Kezu. God, you were about 100 places off.
Yeah, I think I overestimated how much people would want to meme vote regular Kezu over trying to spread it to red.
Naturala, that's a little bit low.
I think he'll be making a reappearance sooner rather than later. So
God, people love Zinogre. The fact that Apex Zinogre managed to get 100 places in.
Of all of the Apexes as well, he does at least look the most distinct.
What's the next monster coming up? What is this monster? Are we being stupid?
I can't tell if I'm looking at a wing or a tail.
Or a leg?
It could be a tentacle.
Yeah. It's a tail. It's got to be a tail.
Is it Yamatsukami?
Maybe, though it's not green enough. No, there'd be like moss hanging off it.
No, yeah, and there should be a claw.
What the hell monster is this? Oh, it's Nibblesnaff. Boom! Oh, I got there. All right, that is a hard monster to identify from its tail for obvious reasons.
I don't know if I have ever seen his backside.
Yeah, literally. I am quite impressed I got that, if I'm completely honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad he's up here. That's cool. Oh!
I mean, it is just Nightcloak, to be fair. That means regular Malfestia is probably going to crack 100.
Yeah, but Nightcloak is the best. He's so good.
He is very.
That's tragic. You've all let me down there. Hey, where do you think? All right, since we're here and you know, about the nice halfway point, where do you think Brachydios has come?
I'd say probably top 30.
All right, what about raging?
60.
Okay.
Maybe even higher, because I do think that his Iceborne fight was ridiculously good.
Really, Azeroth? Really?
Oh, he could have.
Honestly, no. I kind of respect this because he's almost the middle, like the bar, the average monster, which for just plain bear is the bad.
When you say it that way, I can accept it because I think he should be a better position.
Oh my god!
See, I thought Shengaren was about to be next because I saw this shell, but then Great Jagras came sliding out first. That's great.
Yeah. Shen took 124th.
Oh, not bad, not bad. They got to bring him back now.
Oh,
so close. I can take it. It's just sort of like it's right in the middle.
Can you?
It's below the middle, isn't it? Because it's 229.
Yeah.
So he's in the lower 50%. That's sad.
Are you okay? It's all right.
It doesn't like affect me personally. I'm just sad for him. Yeah, it's like if I like a musician, I'm not like really upset if people don't like their music. It's just like, yeah, I'm sad for him. Like, it doesn't affect me. He deserves better.
Pink Rathians,
only barely too.
A better monster than Duramboros. Sorry, dude. There you go.
That's what Wraths do to people.
Ah, Poltro, 116.
That's
yes.
the meme vote. Yep, that's a good meme vote.
And then a regular Tetsu. What's about to come up? Oh, I know. I'll let you.
My brain is struggling. Like I feel like I know this, but my brain's just not working properly.
You know this. You do. You definitely know this.
Globule?
Yeah.
There it is. Okay.
And that's not bad for him. King Shakalaka, yeah.
Oh, but where's Vesplade Queen?
Technically, King Shakalaka came first 3 times. That's what I'm taking away from
Better
this.
than multiple Rathalos and Rathians and the majority of monsters.
No way. You can lost down 107th. You can lost. I told you Akantor's the better monster.
Akantor is the more popular monster. I agree with that.
Is Dodogama going to crack the top 100? He totally is.
He's going to be a lot higher.
Anjanath, no!
He's going to be a lot better than top 100. Oh, that's Blackveil, too.
I really thought Anjanath would do so much better.
Yeah.
Selta's Queen is a better monster than regular Palumu.
I agree with that.
Like, I love Palumu, but, like, come on now.
10.
In fact, how is Anjanath behind Palumu?
More people like Palumu that much than Anjanath, I guess. Ooh, not even top 100.
No, okay, sure.
What I am happy about is I do still have some horses in this race.
What? Oh, yeah, Zamtrios hasn't come up yet.
Zamtrios is the main one.
Okay.
I do still want to see where Gossarag is, because he's still my top 5 as well. Also, we've not seen Yamasukami, which I'm extremely happy about. They have to bring him back.
You make a really good point.
They have to bring him back if he's this high, right?
Yamasukami has made top 100 despite not being around since the 2nd gen.
Like, that's crazy.
How do people even know about Yamasukami? Like, you'd imagine the average world player is not someone, like, absorbing Monster Hunter stuff, like, externally. They just played it and they're happy.
I have to wonder if there's some people who learned about monsters by just scrolling down the voting list and looking at the pictures.
Yeah, I just went, ooh.
Ooh, that's like an octopus.
Black Diablos and Roshikirian beating Base Malfestio is criminal. Ivory's quite high.
Yeah, Lagiacrus is a popular monster. That doesn't surprise me.
Lunastra.
Wait, what? That's sort of sad.
Why was that on its own vote?
Monster?
Excuse me?
Does that mean that that's actually, like, a canonically separate monster now?
Not that I was aware of. Sorry. Good amount of people prefer the Atalkaz mech to every monster 140 that we have seen so far.
Okay, now I'm sad. I wasn't sad about Duramboros' placement until he was behind an inanimate object.
Yeah! That's so funny!
What the fuck?
A non-living entity has beaten Duramboros and Malfestio!
What the hell, man?
That's so cruel! Giganox is just trying to leave.
Yeah, he's trying to find his way off of this scroll.
Oh my god!
Wow, that's way lower than I thought.
Yeah, 93rd. Seriously?
Oh, they even got his little cutout picture with a little heart between his arm and his leg.
Yeah, it's adorable. Everyone loves Gossarag. Well, actually, I know everyone doesn't love Gossarag. Like, Nactor's actually lower than I expected, too.
I feel like that's around where I would expect him, given he also hasn't shown up for a bit.
Plesiov's done well, but the thing is, Plesiov has meme power, but he's also, you know, not bad.
He also is liked, he's hated, but in a liked way.
Kulu! Shagaru.
Yeah. I can see him higher. I can see him lower. I think this is a fine spot. Lunagaron.
Oh.
And there's Gameth.
So Lunagaron is second place of the Sunbreak Lords, but behind Kurapeko. Gameth, the least loved of the Fated Four.
I think
both Gameth and Elder Frost have come before all of the other three and their versions, except Apex Mizutsune.
No, we had a Mizutsune. Yeah, Apex. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, doesn't count. Doesn't count. Come on now.
Silverwind,
so Violet and Solseer and Base Mizutsune are all ahead of both.
Well, also Gameth is the only one that hasn't come since.
Kurapeko has called every monster behind him.
Yeah, pretty much.
What monster's next?
That's a bunny, so I can't tell.
Oh, I thought it was a claw, like a hand.
No.
Like a...
It's like the little shepherd hair.
Behold my rabbit claw.
That'd be a pretty impressive maneuver.
Oh my god!
80
that's
seconds.
not bad. That's impressive. I'm happy with that. 80
Oh,
seconds
no.
for Vespa. Oh yes, sorry. Both your Shara and your Zemtrios.
That's okay. I mean, they broke into the top 81.
That's you done, right?
I don't have to like popular monsters. That doesn't like it doesn't. I can accept.
No. You don't have to like popular monsters, but you want the monsters you like to be popular. You know, that's
exactly. Yeah. No,
that is quite the result. That's probably the most like interesting result so far.
I'm pretty sure it's mostly a meme. Yeah.
I'm all for that. Like a modernized, like, do to Vespied Queen what they did to like Lunastra in like Wilds, and you would have a genuinely amazing fight.
Well, I do agree. I have to imagine most of those votes are a lot less seriously taking it than you are right now.
Nakarkos being fairly... I get air quotes low, but still.
But also, Nakarkos beating Shara is surprising to me. I thought Shara would be a very...
very close. I imagine there's not a lot in two positions.
Probably not.
But yeah, I did think Shara would do... Shara looks very upset by this. He's very shy.
He's just meditating.
Yeah, it's like, this does not bother me. This does not bother me. It really bothers me. Hey, plain Rathian with Crimson Fatalis.
We have seen so few Rathalos, and yet we've got plain Rathian already. And then Crimson Fatalis.
So this means both other Fatalises are higher than 77. So Fatalis had a good show.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it.
And we've not had Diamoralis or
I've never thought of Fatalis as a particularly popular monster, so the fact that his lowest one is 77 is really
he's the big daddy.
Yeah, he's the big daddy.
And Iceborne Fatalis gave him the best like showing you could ever want for a monster.
But again, this is like who is your favorite monster? And to me, for people to say Fatalis is surprising to me.
Okay, regular Basil has beaten
regular Basil gets rated high. Yeah, I'm happy about that. Yeah, that's good. Is that Diablos? Just regular Diablos? Yeah.
Yeah, regular Diablos. Beaten by Risen Shagaru.
Oh, Gore is going to be like top 3 at minimum, isn't he?
Okay, so regular Tigrex and Nagakuga are still to come, which is accurate, because Barioth is the worst of the 3.
Yeah, that's definitely Toby as well there.
Yeah, Toby's done well.
He's done pretty well. Yeah, I mean, he's a very unique monster. I can agree with that for sure.
Has Great Jaggy won the Raptor fight?
Wow. Like by a lot.
Yeah, there was quite the meme love of Great Jaggy.
One of the least distinct one of the Raptors, though. Like, it's got fur.
It's got fur. Regular Cedius is quite high. There's Dread King.
Yeah, okay. Is that...
And from the looks of things, he's about to die.
A regular-sized snake, perhaps.
So Dalmador is ahead of Shar and then head of 65th.
I think there's a lot of 4U in here too, is what I'm seeing.
Pookie, why are you so far away from your position, buddy? Like, you're not even in line with it.
Hiding.
Like, he's not even in line with it. He's just wonky over there.
Yeah, he's trying to sneak up into the next one. Is that just regular Chameleos?
Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. He's always been in my top 10.
I didn't think he would be a little bit higher.
Violet did surprisingly well. I didn't think it landed that well with people.
I think it feels like it's just going a lot on like...
And people just love Mizutsune.
Yeah, exactly. It's a Mizutsune thing, and I think it's a lot of design stuff going on here with these.
Oh, Lao Shenlong, 61st best monster.
Okay, no, wait. I understand. It just occurred to me. Obviously, he's Grandpa Rathalos, so he's got the Rathalos boost.
See, this is how you tell that the biggest factor in this voting was not the quality of the fight. In no world is a fight vote put Lao Shenlong at 61st. As much as I love the guy, he is one of the original siege monsters, and he literally walked so the rest could run.
And then sometimes he literally crawled. Regios, okay. I thought he could be a bit higher, but I guess that's
Is this the lowest down base flagship we've seen?
I think so.
Right? We've not had base Kushala, who's the only one that might be lower.
No, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's so sad. Base Teostra, 59th.
Yeah.
can't believe Kushala has beaten Teostra.
Yeah, that's weird.
And I can't believe Teostra has beaten Chameleos.
I guess some people just really like Teostra.
Unless Kushala's just about to come up, and then the trio are kind of near enough to each other. Yeah, okay, Zinogre. Yeah, we get it. Everyone loves Zinogre. Woo, Zinogre. Yeah, Zinogre.
No, it's a woo.
Sorry. Yeah, woo, Zinogre. No way! I bet if I'd asked you to guess the full top 20, Rajang would have come up.
It would have, but if I see Furious Rajang there, then I'll accept it. Like, it's weird to see him lower. But at the same time, that means, like, he's sort of, like, acting as the subspecies as far as the vote split works.
That's so interesting. I am surprised people like Magnamalo more than Steve.
Me too.
But it's also quite low for a base flagship.
Might be recency.
Then again, I do think that Magnamalo, aesthetically, is just full stop my least favorite flagship.
Yeah, he is for
as
me.
much as I hate to say that. And...
Lucy.
Oh my god!
What? Two things. One, I really thought there was an invisible monster in the Yamasukami slot because they just made it just sort of fading out in the background. I love that he's 53rd. I'm very happy with that. I think he's the highest of my top five.
Yama's one of your obviously, yeah. Yama.
Well, I mean, it's Yamakurai technically, but for the sake of this list, it's Yamasukami.
For Yamasukami, who's not been seen in so long, had just a basic little fight, but he's just a little ball of weirdness. And he's iconic.
It's got to be that people knew that part of this list might inspire them to choose monsters for the future, and they were like, I want to fight this because I haven't, and it looks incredible.
Yeah, I mean, imagine a Yamasukami given an actual fight like Yamakurai, but again, modernized. I am really surprised he's done this well. Like, really surprised.
Regular Basil Geese. Okay, I thought he'd crack top 50, but real close.
Okay, this is rigged.
50 seconds. Oh! Yeah, that's pretty good.
Right? Is that not? That's insane!
How did that happen on, like, that kind of...
How did Basil come in B52? Like, are you serious?
That's definitely not purposeful.
No, obviously, but that's...
There's no way that people could have known. That's crazy.
That is absolutely crazy.
The devs, they fudged the votes just to put him there, guaranteed.
Yeah, just shoveled him a couple places left and right. Yeah, Diamorales.
Yeah, Diamorales, yeah.
Big boy Black Dragon. Another monster that really deserves a modern version.
Desperately, yeah. Scorned is above base.
Scorned beat base, which I agree with. Definitely better.
Yeah, I think so.
And then Kulvtarov's the 49th best monster. Yeah, I can dig that. I can go with that.
Yeah, that's acceptable.
So they're not crazy far away, but it does shock me that Kushala is the clear winner of the Elder Dragon trio.
I've always said that Kushala is the coolest concept, but the worst fight.
And then the new boy on the block takes the 46th best monster straight away. That's the frontier. I thought he'd be higher.
Antor as well.
And also the second least popular Fade for. I know, I guess that makes sense. Glavenus and Mizutsune are like...
Yeah, they are beloved.
A Cantor is significantly above Yukanlos. Like 60 places. I mean, I think that makes sense. The final boss of World, which is the most popular Monster Hunter game, is also ridiculously
cool. I thought
it
would be higher.
I did think...
This means it's lower than Safi, which I don't
initially,
think
before seeing all of this, I did think Zeno would beat Safi, but Safi has beaten Zeno. No way. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We both had like a moment of no way. And then it's, Savage, all right. Understandable.
That is regular Odogron did pretty well, though.
I mean, he's badass. Everyone. Oh no, he is just.
But that means that Devil Joe and Savage Devil Joe had their vote split like right down the middle.
That's inconceivable.
Like if they had consolidated a bit better, then one of them would have been much higher, probably. Maybe most people were looking for the option to vote for.
I would have confidently said both Devil Joe and Rajang are top 20 monsters before this got revealed. No, okay, come on, come off it. There is no universe in which Kirin is more loved than Devil Joe.
Kirin's cool.
Also, poor Odogaron in the middle of two monsters that pick him up and carry him around.
Yeah, he doesn't have much.
He's just like, why? Why did I end up in this bullshit? Well done, Malzeno.
Yeah, not bad.
New flagship 38th. That's quite good. Then again, new flagships tend to do quite good.
Here comes the fun part as well, is we're about to have another sort of flagship, but it's not the main flagship because, of course, it's got to be Hellblade first.
And then Bloodbath? Yeah, it is Bloodbath 36.
Way higher than regular Diablos, so I think we should.
Yeah, but Bloodbath is iconic.
I think it's totally correct.
He's also flagshipy, let's be honest. You absolute legend! I love that so much. Hey, he deserves it, alright? He's
a monster.
The first proper wyvern fight in the first Monster Hunter, and an all-round quirky chap.
That is true.
And definitely a better monster than both Zamtrios, Yamasukami, Duramboros.
No. Oh, it's Alucard!
We're getting to crunch time now. Top 30 is pretty impressive.
Also, we haven't even seen Risen Valstrax yet.
I think we have.
No, I don't. I think we have.
Yeah, that's
now.
what I was saying. Like it was on the screen, so technically.
But I didn't think he would. I didn't think he would be the lowest Valstrax. Honestly, to be fair.
Whoa. So you realize this means that both of the Valstraxes are in the top 32. I mean, you know it's good when Atlkar's like home still beat 150 monsters.
It's not. It isn't even a monster.
Atlkar's arts and craft project is better than 150 monsters.
Pretty sad. Oh, is that Kezu?
Yeah, that is quite low for old Kezu. Then again, it is just Kezu, and it's 30 seconds. Like, given the volume of like, properly cool-loved monsters we've got.
If it was my choice, he would be lower than this, but I thought the community vote would be higher than this. Dodogama.
There he is.
Ooh, we're about to have a Matsu as well. So Dodogama and a Matsu are about as good.
I'm not sure that's...
I like that I can see the next two monsters, by the way, because of how big they are.
I have no idea what you're talking about. This could be anything. Could be anything still coming up. Could be absolutely
this is definitely anything. One creature in front of us.
Oh, God, oh, what a trio! Holy God!
That's pretty good. Like, if you didn't see any of the things surrounding it on either side, this looks like a good lineup to me for this location.
This is pretty peak. And then Amatsu, I thought would be higher after Sunbreak Amatsu, which was spectacular.
Honestly, I think Sunbreak Amatsu is why it's that high.
Okay, yeah. And then Dalmada will always be loved. See, this is kind of sad because obviously Amatsu got another go, but like, when is Dalmada and Gongmasios going to get a second time? They're just not.
I don't know. Yeah. They just require such specific setups to actually like explain their existence.
All right, 7 more until the top 20, and the top 20 is the big places. I thought that was regular for a second.
No, there was zero chance.
So Chaotic's the worst of the three.
Well, I feel like what this is doing is still seeing subspecies this high, showing us just how crazy the top few must be to have their votes split and still be that high.
In fact, Bolt Reaver at 26 is quite impressive.
Really? He's way above Rathalos.
Actually, yeah, no, he is way above Rathalos.
Like significant.
That's a really good point. Most monsters have had their base form win, whereas Rathalos, notably, Bolt Reaver is way out.
The only two that we've really seen so far is Bolt Reaver, and we know Furious.
In fact, yeah, Furious is currently at least 20 places ahead of regular Ryozo.
It surprises me because obviously regular Rathalos Sunbreak, whereas Bolt Reaver is just a GU thing.
So technically, regular Rathalos and Sunbreak got Bolt Reaver's lightning horn, so that's what's happened there.
Well, yes, I don't think the Sunbreak only people are going to be like, I'm going to vote for Bolt Reaver because I know that's where that came from. Regular Glavinus, okay.
Damn.
Well, I mean, I guess it has to be, right? We're getting into the top ones. It's got to be.
You don't know how happy I am that Brachydios beat Glavinus, by the way, and cemented himself as the best brute wyvern.
The most popular brute wyvern. I think we need to be very specific about this wording.
He's the most popular because he's the best.
That's not how the word best works.
Shut up.
Is the president the best human?
No, he's not. Like, he's been voted highly because he's so good. He's not so good because he's been voted highly.
Oh, no.
So 24th on Furious Rajang, despite normal Rajang being like, what, around the 50 mark?
Yeah.
See, I think regular Rajang is better than Furious Rajang, so that kind of that surprises me.
That's a Tigrex as well. And I said regular Tigrex. Okay. I think he's the last Tigrex, right? We've seen all the other Tigrex.
Yeah, no, he is. He is the last Tigrex at 23rd.
I thought he'd make it top 20 at least.
Yeah, you know how much this is tragic.
Yeah,
This is absolutely tragic. The fact that he just missed out on the top 20, I hate this so much. Like, everyone's just really fucked up this badly. Like, I really hate to see it. Like, how can so many people be so wrong?
The term objectively perfect is in itself such an oxymoron.
He is an objectively perfect,
even regardless
monster
of this
with an objectively perfect fight and an objectively perfect theme, and it might actually be a criminal offense.
So, are you wanting to arrest Capcom?
They all voted for Bracket. They knew. All right, they're in the clear. Okay. I mean, yes, obviously, as you now know from the implication, regular is higher, but still. And then
is that regular Rathalos? I thought regular Rathalos would be higher.
He missed out on the top 20 by a place.
Just by a little bit, yeah.
Is that not really sad? So that's 21st to 229.
Now we're into the big final group.
And I do like that Rathalos still managed to place so highly, because it's very easy for, like, it's just Rathalos again. But I think despite his oversaturation, you can't deny how, like, he is Monster Hunter.
Yeah, and then
that's
past
always
that,
going to be the case.
Consider the amount of different Rathalos versions that also placed.
Yeah, if you added all the Rathalos, I wonder how much it would break into the
like
top.
You would at least put him a few spaces higher relative to the other monsters in the same situation. Number one.
Why
are we counting up now? We've already gone through most of these.
Oh, wait, I don't understand. Was I supposed to do something different?
I just stuck right Roggy again.
Who will claim the top spot? All right, the big 20. Now, technically, you can predict this by knowing the 20 monsters out of 229 that haven't come up. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say you've not got that locked in the old noggin.
No.
So, what's your guess for 20?
I'm just struggling to remember what has and hasn't already come up. The amount,
I've just looked at 200 monsters go by my head.
the amount that I want to say Bomb Badgie is overwhelming, honestly.
He'd deserve
Look,
it.
man, there are 210 monsters before this fucking point. Just play the goddamn clip. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Really? I mean, Risen was already pretty high, and obviously regular is still to come. Like, the Valstrax love is insane.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying that's where I would put him, but that's where I expected the community to put him.
I really do want to see this list with all of the versions condensed into one, and then see the top 20 after that. All right, 19th. Come on, this one, it might as well be written above 19th, the name of the monster.
My brain is not handling think of all of the fucking monsters in the game right now.
Yeah, sure, but this one specifically was quite of note, and we talked about it, and it was very recent. Just use your eyes on the area around 19th, and then tell me the only monster.
It doesn't mean anything to me.
How do you not recognize it?
It's just a field.
It's not just a field. It's disguised arena. It's the only thing.
How am I supposed to know what the grass on Heaven's Mount looks like?
Shaggaroo at 19th. Less popular than his bebe.
Yeah, I definitely expected that. Yeah, that's why is he just killing a berry off? It's so mean.
All right, 18th.
Regular Legiana? Namiel?
Hey, yeah, right? How awesome's that?
Yeah, that's also the top 5-ish one for me. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
18th, Namiel. I'm so impressed at that.
Absolutely deserved.
And I wouldn't have thought it would happen. Like a unique Elder Dragon to Iceborne, like in the face of all of the Monster Hunter history's most popular creatures, like Valstrax and Tigrex. In fact, it beat Tigrex, man. It beat Tigrex in Namiel. That says so much.
Yeah, that is actually crazy.
17th.
It's Volcano. It's gonna be. Ooh, is it gonna be regular Brachydios? Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it's regular bracket.
You know, you only made it to 17th with your little Brachydios. It's not high enough.
It is an objectively perfect monster. Okay.
You can't say that about Raging Brachydios and Brachydios because they're different monsters.
And it should be second place to Raging Brachydios is first place because, as I just said, it's objectively perfect.
That's not what objectively perfect means. They can't both be objectively perfect.
Shut up! All right, shut up! Look, I'm happy, and he's happy. My God, that's a little bit scary, actually. That he got 17. All right, top 20. That's cool, but it's still wrong, and everyone's let me down. 16th.
Safi Jiva?
Well,
Gotta be. Yeah, it's gotta be. I feel like the music did a lot for this one.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, the fight itself, come on.
I mean, it's cool, yeah.
Again, this one, I think, is quite surprising. Like, a siege fight in Iceborne?
The siege fights in Iceborne, I think, were good. The thing is, I think is relative to a lot of things around it, I think this one is much less based on the visual of the monster.
Yeah, I suppose. But visual extends to his moves, and Sapphire of the Emperor is the single greatest attack in Monster Hunter.
I wasn't extending visual to his moves, and I do agree that the moves are good.
Yeah, but the visuals is...
I was just talking about the way the monster looks when you're voting for him, and you see the picture, and you look at it. You think,
oh, how does he look when you're voting for him? Like, happy?
Like a big red dragon.
Well, how does he look when you're not voting for him?
Like a big red dragon.
I am really impressed Safi did that well, and I really underestimated it. I would not have guessed so many people are this fond of him so instantly.
I have to imagine a part of it is the same reason I feel like Iceborne Fatalis is going to be really high, which, by the way, that's going to be old Fatalis because he hasn't showed up, which is white Fatalis.
What's next?
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
I like how I even said it, and then you said what next, even though I was right.
Just in case it was a fluke, all right? I dare you to confirm your answer. Well, where's your stance on White Fatalis being officially renamed to Old Fatalis?
I think it's silly that it's the only instance of this in the game, and but I guess it's the implication that it's not a subspecies. It is just literally Fatalis when it's older.
And I think it's going for singular, like this is the Old Fatalis. Like, he's an individual.
I suppose it's the Fatalis of old.
It's really, really curious.
I have no idea how this has made it to 15th. Like, I cannot fathom the amount of love for Fatalis that not even the modern one that's in Iceborne, I can get. But White Fatalis, who's not, that just blows my mind that he made it to 15th.
For me, it's like, raging is my favorite monster, but I went, okay, I need to vote for the base, because that's what's going to get the most votes. That will help it the most. That makes sense.
But most people
And now I feel like I'm in the minority.
I don't think most people voted to, I need to think the most strategically about my favorite monster.
Yes, but if you want the objectively best monster to take its rightful spot as Bund of Far, then you've got to do it the best you can, okay?
Oh, it's unfortunate to tell you that this is now the 15th objectively right monster.
All right.
Ooh.
Dum-dum.
There's no way it's Lagiacrus. We're not quite there yet. Is it Sune? Oh, the pivot.
The pivot. Well, I mean, yeah, this is Mizusune's like main zone that you first fight.
I don't remember that.
So the most popular of the Fated Four and 14th overall is the Bubble Fox.
Have we seen regular Glavenus?
What do you think? Satisfied? Too high? Too low?
I don't know. I think it's about right. That's where I would probably put Mitsune on my own.
I'm
list.
not sure I would. I do like it. I don't know. I don't feel it.
Well, that's fair. I think that's personal thought.
No. As we've established, my ranking is objectively the correct ranking. So
it's big primordial Malzeno time, isn't it? Yeah, I'm unsurprised that he's overtaken regular Malzeno significantly.
Yeah, but third, is that not insane? He's the most recent new monster. He's a variant of the most recent flagship.
Well, I mean,
and he's catapulted himself to 13th.
Yeah, but also you have to remember that him being the most recent new monster is a part of the reason that he's 13th.
Yeah, I guess, but like, don't get me wrong, I agree, he's in my top 5. I was really happy to see this, but he's beaten the likes of the Tigrexes, the Brachydios, the other versions of Valstrax, like the Rajang, Deviljho, Primordial Malzeno.
It's just a really well put together fight with multiple different phases. Like, it's extremely memorable.
Well, I think if you're trying to identify the single greatest overall hunt in Monster Hunter, Primordial Malzeno is one of the few that you have to seriously consider.
I think it would definitely be in the higher edge.
So that's just, I mean, I don't know why I'm here like, oh, well done, that's so impressive, Primordial, good show, like they're going to walk up and start doing a speech.
Isn't that not what this
You've really done well for yourself there, man, you honestly, you should be proud.
Doing their rap-based speeches during this section.
Yeah. Then to 12.
We're at the point where I'm just struggling to remember what monsters are left that aren't going to be in like the top 5.
Let me preempt this one by saying this is probably the single most... Wait, what? Result in this entire poll. A rare species, underwater only, that's not been seen since the 3rd gen, got like 1 game, and it's 12th, even with the 5th gen bias?
Is Lagiacrus going to be
How
first?
have the 25 million people that have bought Monster Hunter World and played it, found Abyssal Lagiacrus, and it's become their favorite and they voted for it? That series of events is nutty to me.
I think it could also be people that know and like Lagiacrus and type Lagiacrus in like a search bar, and then they see Abyssal Lagiacrus and like, that one looks cool.
There's so much like data and stats I want out of this. Yeah, 11th before the big top 10.
We haven't seen Velkhana yet. But this isn't Velkhana, it's Stygian's Zinogre. Oh my god. I understand
you sounded so like disappointed. It's Stygian, what?
It was just sort of this moment of I completely forgot that we haven't seen this already, but also I completely understand why it's here. And it's
I mean, this is just collateral.
Cool
everyone adores Zinogre, so everything's Zinogre.
It is,
as well.
but it is at least like, it's not just like a pity subspecies vote, it's a cool subspecies.
Oh yeah, Stygian is better than regular Zinogre.
Yeah.
Like, Stygian's really, really the least bad.
Jesus.
Look, okay, Zinogre is my hot take monster, and I will die on that hill.
That clip right there of a great sword getting beat up by Zinogre is you with the comments.
All right, the big top 10. These are the places that matter. The 10 most popular monsters. 10 we've not seen. What is it?
There's no way it's regular Fatalis this early, but like it could. Oh, Elatrion.
Yeah. Which surprises me after how much of a big deal and I'm going to heavily air quote here, the drama Eschaton Judgment caused.
Well, it wasn't even really drama so much as it just got the game review bombed, which is the drama as far as I'm concerned. I have to change my
build for a monster? No!
I have to use an element.
I think you don't even have to do that, okay? Do you want to know how I killed Elatrion? For the first time, solo? with a fucking raw greatsword, and I just killed him before the third Eskazon Judgment did my third card. So you can brute force it like every greatsword player should.
Yeah.
And then I killed it with a frozen fish, which was ironically much easier.
Yeah, and that is the correct way to do it. Honestly, at this point, we're seeing so many like big proper monsters. I'm wondering if any memes actually made it into the proper top.
I'm wondering if any memes made it. Where's my top 10 meme monsters?
I'm just saying, Dodogama ran out of steam at 30.
I love that old Elatrion's here, like, yeah, I'm just as good. He was nowhere near as good.
He was cool.
This is the other one that might make you go, seriously? And I had the same reaction, because I fundamentally disagree with this placement. Make you go, seriously? And I had the same reaction, because I fundamentally disagree with this placement.
It's a mountain. I don't know this area from this angle.
It's the guiding lens.
What would even be the guiding lens?
All right, here you go. Look, I'm
very Negigante?
I'm very excited for your reaction.
I guess Negigante has always been stupidly popular. I just didn't think he would be this high.
See, this is another symptom of voting for the first Negigante you read on the list. Surely.
Well, I think we also have to consider that probably the number of votes between like 1 to 10 is probably insanely massive.
True. But like, I would put Nergi in my top 10. Ruiner wouldn't crack my top 50.
Same with me. But some people just like it more. Like some people don't care as much about the fact that it's less natural and that they just think it's cooler.
All right, this one might be a struggle for you, but I believe.
Duramboros.
Again?
Just the second time, yeah. I do love that his roar, by the way, sounds like there's a little like party favor squeaker going off at the start of it. Like I think he's just like he's got something stuck in his throat.
Yeah, I think Vitalis could have been higher, if I'm real with you.
Really? 8th?
I think Vitalis is another one, along with Raging Brachydios and Primordial Malzeno, that would be in the conversation for the best overall hunting experience ever in Monster Hunter.
I think that's true, but I also just, when I look at him, I don't think that's a unique enough monster to be everyone's favorite monster, you know?
No, because that's almost the point, but in reverse. In the face of all the other monsters, the dragon is unique because he is just the dragon, and that's what makes him special.
But then where's Rathalos?
Whereas, you know, this version maybe not as much.
I love how low resolution it is in comparison.
Yeah, it's like he's landed. Here we go.
It's so well, that's what I'm saying about why I don't get why old Vitalis is so high.
Oh, what an incredible end to Ice Spawn he was.
Ooh,
he's
Nargacuga?
Yeah. Really pulled away from Tigrex.
Oh, absolutely.
But
surprising.
I mean, he is just cool. Like, out of every monster that couldn't get a descriptor, cool is just Nagakugas.
I think people just like cats and edgy things.
See, Nagakuga is your Zinogre.
Basically. But I don't, like, actively dislike Nargacuga. I just don't think it should be as popular as it is.
Well, that's the same with me and Zinogre.
I think you actively dislike Zinogre, though.
This one is...
Velkhana?
Yeah. Velkhana.
Yeah. So I didn't realize we hadn't seen Velkhana yet, but I didn't think it would be this
Is that not such a plot twist of a result?
It's got to just be, it's the flagship of the game that people like the most, being Iceborne, specifically the expansion.
Because, like, don't get me wrong, I really like Velkhana, but it's not a top 20 monster.
Yeah, it definitely surprises me.
Like, really surprised me. Velkhana, like, I know it got put back in Sunbreak as well, probably helped a little bit, but...
Yeah, probably.
Until Velkhana's Ice Beam is blocked by Velkhana's Ice Pillars, it doesn't deserve to be in the top 10.
Oh, yeah, I will always die on that hill.
Oh, yeah, I will die on that hill. That is the biggest missed opportunity.
Snowy hill.
In that fight. 5th!
It's not going to be regular Valstrax yet. He's got to be higher, right?
All right.
I thought he had to be higher than 5.
Yeah.
Like, there was no way in my mind that Gore is 5.
Like, it says a lot about Gore Magala that him coming as 5th out of 229 still makes me go,
well, yeah, it's just because he's one of the most vocally, loudly loved monsters.
4th. We're getting to the big boys now.
Is it really going to be Zinogre already?
Who knows?
Oh, no. Really?
Regular Valstrax.
Again, I thought he would be top 3.
Regular Valstrax, right? 4th.
Yeah.
And then Crimson Glow 20th, and then Risen like 31st. If they were combined, would he be top 3? Would he be 1st?
I mean, maybe. It depends what the top 3 are. Because they would also have to be combined.
I want to know so badly.
Yeah.
Valstrak's such a weird monster. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way. He's just so unlike every other monster. Like, he's a rocket dragon. All right, third.
Okay, so this doesn't really give me any hints.
Yes, but there's also only 3 monsters that have not come up, and I know you know what all 3 of them
I
are.
don't, because 2 of the ones I was thinking of were those 2. I know Zinogre is one of them, and I can't remember what the other 2 are off the top of my head. I just don't remember what has it. We've gone through 229 monsters.
The top 3 in third.
Lagiacrus, okay.
I mean, with Abyssal at 11th, this was inevitable. But also, wow.
Yeah.
Like, he is
Quite
the
high.
only monster in the top 20 that isn't in the 5th gen.
That's pretty impressive.
Obviously, you know, Abyssal too, but like, as a group, like, that's... So that says a lot about how much people want him back. If he is not in Wilds...
Then they still haven't worked out Leviathans properly.
Then they still haven't worked the Leviathans. I think if he was in the 5th gen, ironically, he would be lower on this list.
I think so too.
But I don't think he, on another day, would be the 3rd most popular monster.
So then we're gonna have Zinogre second and Nerky first. Then
Is that your?
I think so. Based on where the subspecies have been, I think that's what I'm locking with here.
All right.
No, backwards. All right.
Nergy second. I'm so
Interesting that Runer was so high, but regular is second and not first compared to where Stygians were, where Zinogres were.
chuffed. Yeah. Is it not ridiculous that Nergy has instantly cemented himself as the 2nd most popular monster?
I definitely saw him as being top 5. I don't know if I saw him as being top 3 or even second.
My top 3 prediction was Gormagala, Nergy, and Zinogre. So I got 2 out of 3. But, like, I'm really happy for it. The flagship of the 5th gen. Like, out of every monster in World, Iceborne, Life, and Sunbreak, I think Nergy is 5th gen.
Yeah, and I also think that he is probably one of the better designed fights of the entire gen as well. Like, it's a simple fight, but it's a very well-made fight.
Oh, yeah. He is an absolute masterclass in encounter design. Yeah, it really, really is. So, unsurprisingly, boringly, unshockingly, okay... As always, in every popularity poll that every Monster Hunter has ever done, or at least most of them, Zinogre wins.
It's the Fulgur
Why?
bug.
Why? Explain to me why Zinogre has managed this. Why is he the most popular monster on average always? What is it about him? Like, I get it. Like, I get he's cool, right? But, like, than everything else, what is his edge? What am I missing?
He's also cool. He has cool ecology that works together with the bugs.
Yeah, his ecology is the reason that I can accept
his music is fucking sick. Look at him kill Seregios. Look at him kill Rathalos. Look at him beat up a Mizitsune. Look at him have a bomb placed next to him.
Look at him have a bomb placed next to him. I just don't see what, like, this special, like, secret sauce he has that the others in the top 19 don't.
I don't think it's necessarily that it's anything in particular they don't have. It's just that his specific brand of sauce is more popular.
Look at him objectively, okay? Wolf/dog, lightning. Are they really, like, 2 categories that make, like, I can't get enough of it for most monsters?
Well, I think if you do that, you combine the things that I was mentioning, like the actual proper ecology with the Fulgur bugs and everything, the way that the actual moves look, the way that, like, all of his equipment look, I think helps him a lot, too. Like, there's so much surrounding that concept, too, that boosts it.
Like, I think Zinogre would crack my top 50 if I was going that far. There you go. That's all 229.
So we've talked about a lot of monsters.
What are your takeaways of note?
Duramboros is in the wrong place. I was really, really pleasantly surprised with Yamatsukami's place.
Yeah, I would agree.
Much closer to the front of the list than I expected, and I really hope that, you know, maybe inspires Capcom to bring him back.
Yeah, I think so. And Queen Vespoid, same thing.
Yeah, Queen Vespoid, yeah, it was pretty good.
So, there's another big all-monster poll about to happen. Or I guess started at this point.
But we just had one.
This one is for best theme.
That's fun.
So everybody go vote for RageGamingVideos' theme because it is objectively the perfect, best ever created Monster Hunter theme.
I want you to know immediately, Zinogre is already going to win that one as well.
No, he's not!
He is because people also love his theme and they already voted him to be the best monster.
Alright, here's the question. Where do you think, in a big monster theme poll that's about to happen, good old Safi Jiva's going to go?
I would put him right around 5, actually, specifically. I think that's the barrier to where popularity will overtake him.
How
Like, I think he's just one of the more beloved themes.
Yeah, but how much of his belovedness is because of he's a simple sailor?
At least half.
If Safi cracks the top 10, I will genuinely feel like quite proud if that happens. In any case, then, yes, that is our thoughts on the full ranking, and what a ranking it is. See you in the next 5 years for the next one, and happy 20th Monster Anniversary, everyone.
Make sure it's happy, or you'll be hunted.
In any case, guys, happy hunting. Like you've enjoyed this. Let me know your own thoughts. What is your favorite monster gum? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you neutral? What are your emotions doing?
All I know is maybe.
Consider supporting the future of the channel on Patreon down below. And until we meet again, a goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.